Hello friends, MEG 16 Indian Folk Literature. This course was introduced most probably in 2016 in IGNU, and this is one of the important course, Indian Folk Literature MEG 16 of IGNU. Today in this session I will discuss with you about important questions as well as answers, and I would give you all the examinations questions whatever were being conducted since 2019 to 2022 right now. So the question pattern, as we see, answer any 5 questions in 700 words each, and each question carries 20 marks. Question number 10 is compulsory, as we have seen in MEG 1 and all. So first and foremost we will see June 2019. Question number 1: attempt a critical essay on the growth of folklore studies in India. So we have to discuss about the growth, how it has brought to the context and its growth in the studies of folklore in India. Question number 2: what are the thematic and the narrative concern of folk literature? Question number 3: comment on folklore as an expression of life. Why do you consider folklore as an expression of social existence? So here basically we need to discuss about human personal life expression, human beliefs, customs, traditional myths, human behavior and so on. Question number 4 talks about, do you consider folk narrative poems as an essential part in the social and cultural life of India? So actually in this aspect of poems, folk narrative poem, we have to discuss these questions. Question number 5 talks about, discuss 2 pioneer folklorists of India. Write about Ramanujan and his growth as a folklorist. Question number 6 talks about, discuss the critical debates related to innate wisdom of the tribal communities with special reference to When the World Was Young by Warrior. Question number 7, critically examine the legend of Pansam as a modern response to an ancient and traditional culture. Question number 8, discuss Maile Ache as a Bhasha novel, bringing out the folk elements in it. Question number 9, discuss Girish Karnad's engagement with myth, history and folklore with reference to Naga Mandala. Question number 10, attempt short notes on any 2 of the following. Dear students, as I was talking to you in the very beginning of this video, that question number 10 is compulsory, and from here any 2 we have to attempt, and from question number 1 to 9 any 4. So total 5 questions we have to answer. So in this 4 options are given there: folk theatre, the oral poetry of Indian tribes by Sitakant Mahapatra, folk elements in Kanthapura, and number D, Brahmanization versus Sanskritization. Then let's talk about December 2019. The question paper of December 2019, question number 1. What do you understand by the term folklore? Do you think that the study of folklore changed after World War II? Enumerate and examine the difference between the oral and the written cultures. Question number 3. Define myths and analyze the characteristics of myths with examples. Question number 4. Why and how did Varia Elwin collect and document tribal tales? Discuss with reference to When the World Was Young. Question number 5. Critically appreciate Pather Panchali and the idea of folklore in it. Dear friends, Pather Panchali has been narrated by me, and you can find this in the playlist. Attempt a critical note on ecosystems of the Paraja tribe with reference to the novel Paraja. Question number 7. Give your views on the future of oral epics in India. Question number 8. Critically analyze Ramayana in modern South India by Paula Richman with reference to the conflict between the individual interest and the public good. Question number 9. Charandas Chod is a benchmark for theatre practitioners, scholars, and folklorists. Discuss. And then question number 10. Write short note on any two of the following. Number A. Hayavadana. B. Jatra, Kathakali, Tamasha, Nautanki, Pala. C. Palace, Paradigm, and Epic Discourse. D. Songs of love and wedding songs in Indian folklore. Let's discuss about the question of June 2020. Question number 1. Attempt a critical essay on two academic approaches and the schools of thought they belongs to, centered on the study of folklore. Question number 2. Discuss folk theatre practiced across the various states of India. 3. Folklore is an expression of our existence. Elucidate. Question number 4. Discuss how folk forms voice or constitute protest. Give examples from folk ballads and folk songs. Question number 5. Elucidate A.K. Ramanujan as a pioneer folklorist of India. Question number 6. Critically appreciate the rich imaginative faculty of the tribal communities with special reference to when the world was young. Question number 7. Discuss the critical debate in Sitakant Mahapatra's The Awakened Wind, the oral poetry of the Indian tribes. Question number 8. Discuss Vibhutibhushan Bandyopadhyay's engagement with myth and history with reference to Pather Panchali. Dear students, this is a very important question and every year almost they repeat. Question number 9. Discuss the dilemma as a contemporary novel bringing out the folk elements in it. Question number 10. Attempt any short notes of any two of the following. 4 options are given there. Number 1. Jatra and Katha Kali. 2. The folk and film. 3. Nagamandala. And D. Charandas Chod. Dear students, this is actually the question paper of December 2020, but due to COVID-19 the university couldn't conduct the examination, so the examination was conducted in the form of February 2021. Okay, so it was to be conducted in December 2020. Due to COVID-19, IGNOU University couldn't conduct, so the question paper was termed as February 2021. Question number 1, let's see. Discuss the issues of identity and hybridity of folk forms in Kshetra and Desha. Question number 2. Attempt a critical essay on the cultural values of India reflected in myths and folktales. Question number 3. What do you understand by the term protest? How is it expressed through folk riddles? Question number 4. Bring out the themes and motives of the text when the world was young. Question number 5. Discuss the dynamism of the epic Ramayana with reference with Paula Richman's Ramayana in modern South India. Question number 6. Discuss the ideas of the folk in the novel Pather Panchali? Question number 7. How does caste hierarchy operate in the novel Chimney? Question number 8. What are the characteristic features of folk theatre in India? Discuss with reference to Pala and Notanki. Question number 9. Chorondas Chor is a sort of modern proverbial Robin Hood. Comment. Question number 10. 4 options are given. We have to attempt any two. Sanskritization, growth of folklore, studies in India, folklore, a counter discourse, palace, paradigm. June 2021 question paper. Question number 1. Attempt a critical essay on the beginning and the growth of folklore studies in India in particular and in other parts of the world in general. Question number 2. Folk literature may or may not be realistic literature. Sometimes it may be an amalgamation of reality and myth. Comment. Question number 3. Give a critical overview of the prehistoric rock art or cave painting to the living tradition of folk painting at present. Question number 4. Discuss any two folk narrative poems which are extensively used in folk tales. Question number 5. Identify, discuss the folk and popular in Satyajit Ray's Pather Panchali, which you can get in my playlist. It has been already narrated by me. Question number 6. Discuss the idea of folk from the perspective of Habib Tanvir and his body of theatre work. Question number 7. Folk is a form of resistance, a critique of the prevalent norms of the society. Discuss with reference to the dilemma by Vijayadan Detta. Question number 8. Discuss oral epics of India by Stuart H. Blackburn as compendium of myths of various regions of India. Question number 9. The Awakened Wind, the oral poetry of Indian tribes by Sitakant Mahapatra, is his major contribution to Indian folk literature. Comment. And this is a compulsory part, question number 10, and here 3 questions are given. We have to attempt any two. Myths and rituals, folklore of Northeast India, Jatra and Pala. Let's talk about December 2020-21 question paper. Question number 1. Evaluate the significance of folk tradition in Indian literature with special reference to folk tales from India by A.K. Ramanujan. Question number 2. Critically appreciate the text When the World Was Young by Warrior Elwin. Question number 3. Manoj Das' Tales Told by Mystics bases itself on the rich indigenous mythological resources. Question number 4. Give your views on the future of oral epics in India. What are the relations between Indian folk epics and Sanskrit epics? 5th, proverbs, riddles, and speeches are important folk forms that captures the collective imagination of a people. Discuss. Question number 6. What, according to Bakhtin, are the 3 folk forms of the folk culture of humor? 7th, Girish Karnad's Nagamandala and Hayavadana represent the rich folk of traditions of India. Discuss. These are very important questions, dear students, and I have already discussed. You can play this in the playlist. You can find this in the playlist. Question number 8. Discuss the different theoretical approaches to the study of folklore in India. Attempt a critical essay on different forms and variations of folk songs and dances. Question number 10 is compulsory part, and from here you have to do any two. A. Sanskritization. This is very important questions, and every year they have been repeating, as you can see. Second one is also important, palace paradigm. Third one is also important, Tamasha Notanki Vidyashya. And fourth one is also important, Ramayana as a folk text. Then talks about June 2020. Important questions such as question number 1, attempt a critical essay on folk literature and language vis-a-vis the research and pedagogy. What are the ideological context associated with the study of folklore? Question number 3, attempt a critical debate on oral written musics with references to the discussions in your course. A.K. Ramanuja's Folk Tales of India is a groundbreaking text in folklore research. Discuss. Question number 5, discuss the ancient knowledge system of the tribal communities with reference to The Awakened Wind by Sitakant Mahapatra. Question number 6, discuss the dynamism of the great epic, the Ramayana, with reference to the text by Paula Richman. Question number 7, women are the custodians of folk culture. Justify the statement with reference to the novel Paraja by Gopinath Mahanti. Dear friends, this question is very important, almost important questions. Question number 8, discuss the importance of Phaniswarnath Renu as a folklorist. What was the idea of folk in Habib Tanvir's play Charandas Chor? Is also important questions for the forthcoming students. Question number 10, as you know, this one is compulsory, and from here any two we have to attempt. We cannot skip this part. So 4 options are always given. In another year only 3 options were given, but here 4 options are given. Option A, folk songs. B, proverbs, riddles and speech. C, archiving. And D, legends. December 2020. This paper also will be uploaded here, dear students. Stay connected, subscribe, share, like, share with your friends, and hit the bell icon so the next notification you would get. And all these topics will be discussed in this channel, so you can get touch into it. And important topics, questions, answers also will be provided to you, especially for the students those who are preparing for MEG 16 Indian folk literatures. So especially here in this session I have given you 7 question papers of June 2019, December 2019, June 2020, February 2020-21, June 2020-21, December 2020-21, and June 2020-22. These are the question papers. Some of the questions also will be discussed with you. Answers also will be provided. Stay tuned and study properly. Thank you.